Hello guys, so this time, kukunin naman natin ang coordinate points of ellipse. So, but before that, tignan natin yung definition of ellipse. So, it is also a locus of points such that the sum of distances between the two fixed points is called the foci, is always the same or constant. So, we also have the general form of the ellipse, which is flashed on your screen, ax squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus c equal to 0. A and B have the same signs. And we have to take note of the standard form. Last meeting, you also have the horizontal major axis, which is quantity x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus h quantity squared over b squared is equal to 1. And the vertical major axis, which is quantity y minus h quantity squared over a squared plus x minus h quantity squared over b squared is equal to 1. So, ano itsura ng horizontal? Ganito itsura ng horizontal. Pakita natin on the board. So, horizontal. Ayan. And the vertical looks like this. Okay. And the major axis, which is flash on your screens. Okay. We also have the directrix. So, for the vertical, so this is under the vertical, the horizontal major axis. The horizontal. For the horizontal. And for the last part, you also have the vertical major axis. For the parts, you also have the following foci. You also have the latus rectum or the latera recta in plural form. And the distance is 2b squared over a. You also have the covertex, the endpoints of the upper endpoints of your ellipse or the minor axis. You also have the center. And you also have the endpoints on the left and right side, which is the vertices. So remember, ang distance from center to focus is C. The distance from center to covertex is B. And the remaining part is from distance from center to vertex is A. And for the ellipse, the equation will be represented for these segments. C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. Let's have number 1. For number 1, so we already have the following variable which is being squared. So, tignan natin yung variable x tapos mataas yung value ng a. So, kapag ganitong value nito, so this is already an example of horizontal major axis. So, ano itsura ng horizontal major axis? So, tignan natin. So, ganito siya. Ganyan siya. Okay. So, kunin natin yung center. Yung center natin is 5, 0. So, kunin natin yung A. Ang A natin is plus minus 5. Ang B natin is already plus minus 4. And how about C? So, yung C natin is 25 minus 16, which is equal to square root of 9 or plus minus 3. So, vertex 1, vertex 2, focus 1, focus 2, and directrix. So, co-vertex natin, B1, B2. So, movement natin. So, going up. So, this is already a shift in Y's. So you already have 5, comma. Remember, the distance of this is B is equal to plus minus 4. So you already have 0 plus minus 4. So kung i-locate natin to, so this already as 5 and positive 4. And yung isa naman part is you also have 5 and negative 4 with the center of 5 and 0. Next is you also have the vertex. So the vertex, so sa vertex po, so kukunin natin vertex. Remember, vertex is represented by A. So A is equal to plus minus 5. So for the plus minus 5, kukunin natin, A natin is already plus minus 5. So this will be shift in excess. So therefore, this will become 10. And 5 minus 5 is 0. So ang vertex natin is located here. So ito ay si 0, 0. Yung isang point naman is 10, 0. Next is you also have the focus. Yung focus naman natin, yung focus is represented by C, which is equal to plus minus 3. So makukuha natin ang coordinate points. So still the same pa rin. So you also have, it will be changed in X. So ibig sabihin 5 plus minus 3, no? So ibig sabihin 5 plus minus 3. Then 0. Sulat natin dito sa taas. The same also, 5 plus minus 5. So kaya naging 10, 0, and 0, 0. So yung isang point ng focus, yung focus 1 natin is you have 2, 0. Yung isang point is you also have 8, 0. So they lie only in one line. Okay? Ayan. Next. So, directrix natin, we forgot also the latus rectum L1, R1, L2, R2. So, you also have B squared over A. So, that will shift in Y's. No? So, ang mag-shift is yung Y's. So, you already have the following value, which is 8. Yung kuha natin sa focus. The foci, and you also have the positive 2. So this will shift in 0 plus minus b squared. Ang b squared natin is 16 over a, 5. So this is already 16 over 5. So you already have 16 over 5 here. So 2 and 16 over 5. Yung isa is you also have 5. It should be 8. 8 and 16 over 5. Yung lower part, you also have 2 and negative 16 over 5. Yung remaining part natin is 8 and negative 16 over 5. And last part is yung directrix. X is equal to h plus minus a squared over c. So you also have already, h natin is 5 plus minus 25 over c, which is 3. So we can already perform 15 plus minus 25 over 3. So this will split into two values, 40 over 3. And yung isa is also negative 10 over 3. So x is equal to something. So ito yung directrix 1. So locate natin. This is directrix 1, directrix 1, and directrix 2. So directrix 2, directrix 1. And we're done. Next is you also have the following form, which is y minus 9 quantity squared over 100 plus quantity x minus 5 quantity squared over 36 is equal to 1. So, alam natin na ang variable which is being squared on this first term and malaki yung a natin is itong part, y. So, kapag ito yung given, we can already say that this is an example of vertical major axis. So, i-drawing natin. So, ang vertical, ganito itsura. Okay? Okay. So, you also have already the following form. Kunin natin yung center. Yung center natin is at 5 and 9. Vertex 1, vertex 2, focus 1, focus 2, directrix. Tapos co-vertex 1, co-vertex 2, and you also have uh, latus rectum 1 and latus rectum 2. So remember, you also have from vertex natin, which is A is equal to 10. A is equal to plus minus 10. B is equal to plus minus 6. And C natin is already plus minus 8. Okay. So, remember, since vertical ito, so vertical, ang movement ito is in terms of y. So, the vertex will move y's. So, we have 5 and we have to perform 9 plus minus 10. Okay. So, kunin natin yung center. Center natin, which is center ito. Ito yung vertex 1 natin. Vertex 2. So, ibig sabihin isang 5 and 19. And yung isa is 5 and negative 1. Next, you also have already the covertex. Ang covertex natin is you have in terms of x a movement. So this will become 5. So you also have 5 plus minus. Yung b natin plus minus 6. Tapos comma 0. Comma 9. Okay. So you also have already the following terms, which is itong part na yon. So this will become 11 and 9. Yung isang part is negative 1 and 9. Okay, next. You also have the focus or the foci, which is C is equal to plus minus 8. Plus minus 8. So you already have the following terms. Kung kanina ang akyat natin ng vertex is going up or wise, the same also we're going to apply here 5. Tapos you also have 9 plus minus 8. So ibig sabihin, yung isang focus is located here. So which is the 5 and 17. Yung isa is the focus natin is at 5 and positive 1. So 9 minus 8. Okay, 9 minus 8. Tapos isa is 9 plus 8 is 17. Next, you also have the latus rectum. Latus rectum natin, so ang measurement ng latus rectum natin is b squared over a. So we know already that 36 over 10. Or we can also reduce this in terms of 18 over 5. So latus rectum is 18 over 5. So latus rectum natin is 18 over 5. So isang segment ito is mag-shift ito in terms of left and right. So x. So kunin natin yung value kanina. So you already have the 17 here. Ang magbabago is yung isang part, which is the 5 plus minus 18 over 5. And the same also that it applies dun sa kabilang side, which is 5 plus 18 over 5. Then, you also have the remaining side, which is 1. So, alam natin, yung isang side nito is you have 5 times 5 is 25 plus 18 is 43 over 5 and 17. The same also, 43 over 5, 17. Pag sa kabila is you also have 7 over 5 and 17. Yung isa naman is you also have 17. It should be 7 over 5, then 17. So, paano sinisimplify? So, which is 5 plus 18 over 5. So, you're going to multiply 5 times 5 to the left side. This will become 25 plus minus 18 all over 5. So, that's the reason why merong isang value na 43 over 5. And yung isang part is you have 7 over 5. And last part, you also have the directrix. So this will become y is equal to k plus minus a squared over c, which is, ang k natin is 9 plus minus, ang a natin is 100 over c is 8. Or we can also reduce 100 over 8. So this is already 25 over 2, no? So you have 9 plus minus 25 over 2. So yung isang value is 9 times 18, no? Sabihin na natin 18 plus minus 25 over 2. So yung isang value is 43 over 2. Yung isa is negative 7 over 2. So ibig sabihin, you already have y is equal to negative 7 over 2. Itong part na to, yung isang part is na directrix is y is equal to 43 over 2 for the directrix. Okay, next. So we're done with the location of points. So this time we have the conditions of ellipse. So we're going to rewrite into the standard form. So kapag given kayo na center to focus to vertex, remember, if we're going to draw it on the Cartesian plane, center, focus, vertex. So ito si 04, ito ay 07, 00. Okay, ibig sabihin ito ay, this is an example of vertical major axis. So ibig sabihin, remember, the distance from center to vertex is A, which happens to be 7 minus 0 is equal to 7. Center to focus, which is equal to C, which is 0 minus, you can also have 4 minus 0, which is equal to 4. So, alam natin na ito ay mga values ng segment. So, ang missing natin is B. No, B. So, ang alam natin formula nito, which is C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. So, para makuha yung B natin, so this will become B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. So, ito yung kukunin natin. So, therefore, this is already B is equal to square root of 7 squared minus 4 squared, which happens to be 16. So, 49 minus 16, which is equal to square root of 33. And that is your B. So, if we're going to represent this into the standard form class, so ibig sabihin, you have x y minus quantity squared, 0 natin, over, yung a natin is 49 plus, so this is an ellipse. So you also have x minus 0 quantity squared over 33 is equal to 1. Or pwede mo sabihin y squared over 49 plus x squared over 33 is equal to 1. Okay, next. You also have the two vertices. So endpoints of the vertices. And the minor axis is 10 in total length. So kung i-graph natin in terms of the following points. So 6, 6. So you also have 6. Andito si 6. 6, 14. So andito si vertex 1. Andito si vertex 2. Pag ganyan. So alam natin, this is an example of vertical major axis. So alam natin, ang mauunang squared ay y squared something over a plus x squared of something over b. Huwag kalimutan yung h and k natin. Minus k quantity squared over a squared quantity squared over b squared is equal to 1. So, kunin natin ang midpoint nito. So, ang midpoint nito, pamakuha natin yung center, which is 6 plus 14 over 2 and 6 plus 6 over 2. This will be 20 over 2 is 10 and 6. So, ibig sabihin ito yung center. Center yan. So, after the center, so ang center natin is at 10 and 6. So, ang vertex 1 natin is at 6 and 6. Tapos, yung minor axis natin, yung co-vertex natin yan. So, this is already 10. Pero in total length, divide by 2, this will become 5. Kasi kailangan natin is kalahati of the B o yung co-vertex natin. So, therefore, we can already solve for the distance. Center to vertex is A, which is 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. In center to co-vertex, which is the B, is already 5 units. So, 5 na siya. So, pwede natin sabihin, A is in terms of 4, and you already have co-vertex natin is 5 units. So, isisulat natin. So, mauuna ang Y minus yung center natin, 6 quantity squared over yung A squared natin, so which is the 4. So, 16 plus X minus 10 squared all over 25 is equal to 1. And this will be our equation, the standard equation of the ellipse. Next, you also have the following parts. So, center natin, ang nagbabago is yung X. So, makuha natin, ang center to vertex natin is A. So, kunin natin yung vertex, yung vertex distance. So, you also have 3 minus 11, which is equal to 8, positive 8. And minor axis in terms of B. So, you already have B. So, yung hati nito, this will become minor axis o yung co-vertex natin, which is 26 divided by 2, which is 13. So, alam natin, kapag ito ay in terms of graphing, so 11, ito ay 3, 11, 11. So, ito yung center natin, center, tapos ito yung vertex natin. Nakaganyan siya. Okay, so you also have the following parts. So, you also have A. So, A is equal to 8 and B is equal to 13. So, since this is an example of vertical, so hindi po siya horizontal kasi based on the following series of points. So, hindi po siya horizontal. So, this is an example of vertical again. So, you also have Y minus 3 quantity squared over yung A natin is 64 plus yung x minus 11 quantity squared over 169 is equal to 1. Next, number 4. So, we also have the following series of points. So, i-locate natin on Cartesian plane. You also have 3, 4, 3, 4. Ito si center. Vertex is negative 8 and 4. Andito yung vertex 1. Tapos, yung co-vertex natin is 3 and 10. Andito si 10. So, alam natin, ang takbo ng ellipse is an example of horizontal. So, this is an example of horizontal. Okay. Kung i-rewrite natin to, so, andito si x minus h, quantity squared, over a squared plus y minus k, quantity squared, over b squared is equal to 1. So, remember, center to vertex is A. Ang nagbabagong distance is yung X. So, negative 8 minus 3 is equal to negative 11 or positive 11. Center to co-vertex, which is B. You have, ang nagbabago is yung Y's. So, you also have 4. Ito. Ay, it should be 4. And ito. So, 4 minus 10 is equal to negative 6, which is 6. So, we can already rewrite in the form of the standard, which is x minus yung a natin. So, center natin is 3 quantity squared over 121 plus y minus k, which is 4 quantity squared over 36 is equal to 1. You have already the following form. Okay, so this time, So this time, we're going to have exercises for the following items. So you're going to simplify all the final answers and please follow the instructions. We'll see each other on the next video.